Hi leaders, thank you so much for serving with us this New Year's Day. Our class today is about the wise men and the importance of following instructions. For our first huddle group, we're going to ask the kids to come to the circle with us. We're going to have an activity where they follow us around the classroom, and we're going to be holding up a star, and they're going to follow us around. You can do 1 or 2 times around the classroom, then ask them to come back to the circle with you. When they're back at the circle, you're going to explain to them that in today's lesson, everybody needs to follow instructions. The wise men knew what to do, and so did Joseph, because they followed instructions. Now, let's take some time to see what happened in this story. Remember, it's important that you have your Bible either on your lap or in your hand as you're teaching the lesson. After Jesus was born, wise men in the east saw a very bright and beautiful star in the sky. Something special had happened. The Bible tells us that a special king would be born in Bethlehem. The wise men wanted to come and see this king. It would be a very long trip, but they wanted to go. The wise men started out on the long journey. How did the wise men get to Bethlehem? See the camels in these pictures? They followed the star all the way to Bethlehem. If a king had been born, surely he would be in a palace. That's why they went to see King Herod. He would know about the new king. The wise men told him about the star they had seen and the birth of the new king. But King Herod didn't know about a special baby, and he wanted to know more. Herod found out that someone had said a king would be born in Bethlehem. So he told the wise men to go to Bethlehem. Then he told them to come back and tell them where the king was so he could come and worship him too. The wise men kept on following the star. At last they found Mary and Joseph and the child. By now, they were in a house. The wise men came in and brought gifts for Jesus. Look at the pictures. How many gifts do you see? And what kind of gifts would you have brought Jesus? The gifts they brought were perfect for a king. After the wise men were gone, an angel told Joseph to take Mary and the child and leave Bethlehem and go to Egypt. It was not safe for them in Bethlehem. The king had promised that Joseph's family would be safe in Egypt. They left very quickly that night to go to Egypt. God was watching over them. King Herod was very mad. The wise men didn't come back to tell him where Jesus was. Herod was not a good king. He was mean to children. Joseph had already taken Mary and Jesus to Egypt. Jesus was safe. Finally, an angel told Joseph that it was time to go home. God was watching over his family just like he watches over your family. So let's bow our heads and thank God for his love and protection over us. Jesus was safe, and so are we. For our craft, we're going to be making a necklace with a star to remember the special star that the wise men followed. You're going to instruct the children to put the stars inside of the string, and then we're going to have some Fruit Loops there so that they can decorate the string. You're going to help them tie up the string and put it around their neck so they don't lose them and forget to take them home. After they've done their craft, we're ready for our second huddle group. It's a really fun game that I'm sure everybody knows how to play. And we're going to be playing Simon Says. You can have them follow different activities. You're going to be a leader. You're going to instruct them and have them do whatever you're instructing them to do. After, take some time and talk about the importance of following instruction from our parents, from our teachers, and how that affects our lives. Today we're going to learn a new memory verse, and it's found in Luke 2:52. It looks like this. Jesus grew in wisdom, in stature, in favor with God and men. Luke 2:52.